A quadratic equation has degree 2. The highest power of the variable is squared. In standard form, it is stated this way: a times x squared plus b times x plus c equals 0. The value of a must not be 0. While a, b, and c are coefficients, the constant term is c, and the variable we solve for is usually x. Quadratic equations, degree 2. Find the values that make the statement true. Solutions are roots, and roots are 0. They show where the graph crosses or touches the x-axis. Use factoring, completing the square, or the quadratic formula. Each method can lead to the correct answer. The graph of a quadratic function is a parabola. If a is positive, the parabola opens upward. If a is negative, the parabola opens downward. The vertex is the maximum or minimum point. The axis of symmetry is vertical, and it passes through the vertex. Its x value is negative b divided by 2 times a. Then substitute that value to find the y value. Quadratic equations, degree 2. Find the values that make the statement true. Solutions are roots, and roots are 0. They show where the graph crosses or touches the x-axis. Use factoring, completing the square, or the quadratic formula. Each method can lead to the correct answer. Factoring works when the expression can be written as a product of simpler binomials. Set each factor equal to 0, then solve each resulting linear equation. The zero product property says this: if a product equals 0, at least one factor equals 0. This gives the solutions efficiently when the quadratic factors neatly. Completing the square rewrites the equation, so one side becomes a perfect square trinomial. First isolate the squared term and the linear term, then add the correct constant to both sides. This method helps reveal the vertex form, and it also supports the derivation of the quadratic formula. A general method for every quadratic equation. Quadratic equations, degree 2. Find the values that make the statement true. Solutions are roots, and roots are 0. They show where the graph crosses or touches the x-axis. Use factoring, completing the square, or the quadratic formula. Each method can lead to the correct answer. The quadratic formula gives the solutions directly. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all divided by 2 times a. The expression under the square root has a name. It is the discriminant. The discriminant is b squared minus 4 times a times c, and it tells the number and type of solutions. If the discriminant is positive, there are 2 distinct real solutions. If the discriminant is 0, there is 1 repeated real solution. If the discriminant is negative, there are 2 complex non-real solutions. For real number graphs, x-intercepts appear only when real solutions exist. A quadratic equation can be solved in several ways, but every method follows valid algebraic steps. Keep equations balanced on both sides. Check solutions by substitution. Remember the connection between algebra and graphing. Solutions of the equation are x values, and x-intercepts of the graph correspond to zeros of the quadratic function. Quadratic equation. Choose the method that fits the problem clearly.